All right, I know the news has been extremely heavy today, so let's brighten things up with this next guest, which is all about a current event this weekend. Saturday is the Hennepin 100. This is the only all-trail ultramarathon in the entire state of Illinois. Runners will travel 100 miles from Sterling down to Colona along the Hennepin Canal. And while it's long, this trail has also been described as flat and fast. Thank you to those of you joining us now live on TV. And joining us now on The Current, live from the trail, is race director Michelle Hartwig. Michelle, thank you so much for being here with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And it's just gorgeous where you're at, but 100 miles, there's really no race like this in the state, is it?
No, there's other 100-mile races in the state. This one is the only point-to-point one. So that
Exactly.
means you start in one place and then you finish in another place.
And what trails and views do the runners encounter when they're out there?
It's all on the Hennepin Canal State Park Trail, and you get to run along the canal, which today we've been marking the course, and we've seen an eagle, we've seen a hawk, we've seen fox. It's like lots of great wildlife and peaceful and farmland around and trees. It's very pretty.
The scene you're in front of is just incredible. Can you talk a little bit about the trails for 100 miles? I can only imagine you're probably not running on the same type of trail the whole way.
Well, you're running on the Hennepin Canal the whole way, and the Hennepin Canal is made up of, it's called, it's like a crushed gravel trail, but then some of it is going to be pavement, some of it is cement. So it kind of changes from time to time, but it is all on the canal, except for when you start in Sterling, and there you cross over the pedestrian bridge to get into Rock Falls, and Rock Falls is where the canal actually starts, and then you take the Hennepin Canal the entire way. It's like a T-shaped course. So you get down to the T, and there's like a little lake in the middle. Then you go out towards Princeton, and then you come back and finish in Colona.
Wow. How long has the Hennepin 100 been going on for?
Well, we started in 2015, and our first year we had like 75 runners, and I think about 125 volunteers. And this year we're up to 550 runners.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's talk about those volunteers. Do you need more people for this Saturday?
Oh, we never turn down another volunteer. So we would love to have people. Or just to come and see what's going on. The finish line in Colona by the fire station's a really great spot on Sunday, like from maybe like 11 to 1. That's called the golden hour. That's like the people that finish in the last 2 hours. And they're finishing with their families. There's lots of crying involved. It'll just make you so happy to see that. And then we have aid stations we have 20 different aid stations, and you're welcome to go to any of them that have crew access and be inspired by all these amazing runners.
Wow. Michelle, before I let you go, because you clearly have some walking or running on that trail of your own to do, what is your advice for someone who is thinking about getting into ultra running, or even for people who say, I could never do that? What would be your piece of advice?
Oh, you can do that. You can do it without a doubt. I mean, if you want adventure and you just want to see beautiful areas like this, running ultra marathons, you're not running at where you're completely out of breath. You're running at a comfortable pace. And I would suggest like Fleet Feet Davenport. They have some great running programs to meet some friends, because it's so much better if you are running with somebody. Like, find a group that you want to run with. In fact, if you look at all of our aid stations, they're all run by like a lot of different groups that have running clubs. So find a group, and there is anybody that wants to do it, I promise, can do it.
Amazing. Michelle, thank you so much for joining us today on The Current.
Okay, well, thanks for having me.
And you guys at home,
I hope you come.
well, we do have information on how you can volunteer for Saturday's race. That's up on our website. All you got to do is click on the As Seen on TV tab.